Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Bob Cohn, Product Specialist for Spectralogic. Today we'll be taking a look at the Spectra T50e tape library. If you're familiar with the Spectra tape library line, you're probably familiar with the fact that Spectra was one of the first manufacturers to introduce the enterprise features which have rapidly become standards in secondary storage today. You've relied on Spectra to bring to market encryption key management, energy monitoring, media lifecycle management, customer replaceable components, component redundancy, the list goes on and on. As you may also know, several of these features today are still only available through Spectralogic. What you might not be aware of is the fact that Spectra now offers all of these enterprise features on our mid-level tape library, the T50e. As tape technology has advanced in both capacity and speed, smaller libraries can handle larger and larger data center tasks. We're going to cover an impressive list of features on the T50e, but it's our design for reliability and uptime that truly sets this library apart. I'd like to take the next few minutes to show you how the T50e can handle jobs previously only mastered by much larger libraries. While there are several products in this space of the market, if you look for difference among the other libraries, you won't find any. They're pretty much all the same unit with a different company's logo stuck on. I think you'll find the T50e to be a more scalable and intelligent solution than any other choice you have in this class. Before going into the more advanced abilities of this unit, let's take a look at the physical structure of the T50e. In a mere 4U, the T50e offers up to 4 LTO4 tape drives and up to 50 tape cartridges. Most libraries in this space can only scale to 48 cartridges. At the high end of the configuration, the T50e offers a transfer rate of up to 480 megabytes per second and 40 terabytes of storage, uncompressed. With compressible data, users can expect to double that speed and capacity. But you don't have to start there. The T50e can be configured with as little as 1 drive and 10 slots and easily expand 1 drive at a time or 5 cartridges at a time. Drive expansion is performed in the field by the user in a matter of minutes. If you take a look at other libraries in this space, you'll find that with many of them, you need to buy their full cartridge capacity at initial purchase. You can't buy a subset to customize to your environment. With the T50e, upgrading cartridge capacity is as simple as entering a new software key via the large color touchscreen control panel. This same control panel is used for a variety of features, all of which are controlled by Spectra's award-winning interface Bluescale 10. What differentiates Bluescale from any other interface you'll find is the fact that it's optimized for usage efficiency. It creates a great user experience ranging from configuration to remote monitoring to firmware upgrades. It allows the user to implement everything from media lifecycle management to encryption, and all of this can be done through the front touchscreen or via remote web access. It just doesn't get any better than this. Let's take a look at some of that enterprise-level functionality. Reliability is one of the highest concerns in secondary storage. Tape reliability is an issue in data centers of all sizes. Spectralogic is the only tape library manufacturer to address this issue in full with media lifecycle management. We've combined our existing certified media, backed by a lifetime guarantee, with the industry-recognized Bluescale technology of Spectra tape libraries to bring you a fail-safe way to effortlessly monitor, track, and report on over 30 variables that determine the reliability of your tape. And we're now offering this feature on the T50e. During the life and use of the tape, we record read errors, write errors, the 3 most recent drives the tape's been in, with date and time, the last 3 drive errors that were associated with the tape, the last read-write date, whether the tape's encrypted or not, and if so, the moniker and method used to encrypt the tape. Of course, the more obvious stats are recorded as well, like remaining capacity, the library the tape is associated with, and the partition within the library. And when a tape is ejected from the library, we even record the date it was removed. This allows you to keep information on all of your media both in and outside of the tape library. Full reports are available for viewing, both online and offline for export, including reports on the general health of the media based on a combination of the factors we track. Go to our Lifecycle Media Management video for full details on this industry-first ability. I just mentioned that media lifecycle management tracks encrypted media. Second only to reliability in data centers is the demand for security. If you're not demanding efficient, simple, and cost-effective encryption from your solution providers, you're leaving your company's most important asset open to multiple levels of liability. Most people know that the LTO4 tape drives do an outstanding job of encrypting media at full tape drive speed. While the LTO4 drive encryption is a great development, many people don't realize that it can't be utilized without key management software. Spectra was the first company to offer LTO4 encryption key management software built directly into the tape library, and remains the only library manufacturer to include this feature built into the operating system. It's a field-tested solution which has been shipping for 3 years. This gives you government-approved AES 256-bit encryption, free of charge, which can be configured and running in 4 simple steps. If it sounds too good to be true, go to our website and run the Bluescale encryption video. Like media lifecycle management, there's simply too much to show you about this industry-first, award-winning solution to cover it all in this product overview. So now that you've guaranteed the reliability and security of your data and tape, let's look at some of the functionalities you'll need to take full advantage of this approach. As important as encryption is, most analysts state that not all data needs to be encrypted. In a recent IDC survey, it was shown that only 16% of companies are encrypting 75% or more of their data. The majority of companies are encrypting roughly 33% of their data. The T50e allows you to effortlessly create, edit, and modify partitions within the library. We call this Shared Library Services, or SLS. One partition may be dedicated to encrypted information, one to clear text. One may be dedicated to different departments or even different operating systems. You've got a lot of speed and capacity in this box. We make sure you can use it how and when you need via the Bluescale interface in a matter of minutes. It's not a third-party solution that's been bolted on. It's Bluescale technology, built in and offered as a standard feature of every T50e that ships. Many people continue to rely on tape today due to its transportability and low energy cost. Although tape is much more energy efficient than disk, as much as 290% more according to a recent Clipper Group study, tape still uses power, and it's important to build your data center's power infrastructure based on actual power usage. Again, Spectralogic is the first and only manufacturer to bring you real-time energy monitoring in a secondary storage device. Bluescale's energy audit shows you the exact amount of energy being used, so you don't have to rely on worst-case energy use scenarios for infrastructure planning. We take literally the phrase, power and knowledge. While tape is energy efficient, most data centers today have turned to disk for some of their secondary storage needs. If you find your tape needs residing more on the archiving side of secondary storage, you'll be pleased to find that the T50e interfaces to the Spectra N-tier line of disk products, as well as any of the other disk solutions which support a tape interface. The fiber channel, iSCSI, or direct SCSI interface options make connection a breeze. I open this discussion with the statement, it's our design for reliability and uptime that truly sets this library apart. Without a field-proven design and extreme uptime ability, no feature set out there would be justified. Spectra has made major advances in uptime design. LTO drive technology offers dual fiber channel port connectivity, but until now, manufacturers in this space have not taken advantage of this important reliability feature. Spectra uses this dual port connection to allow T50e users path failover. And if it doesn't correct the problem, the T50e has a global spare tape drive option. If one tape drive fails, a failover tape drive can be activated by Bluescale. And as with virtually all of the Bluescale features, this can be done locally or even remotely. There's also a dual power failover option available. Even with more reliability design features than any other library in its class, we've got to admit that all tape libraries have moving parts, and it's pretty obvious that no manufacturer can guarantee 100% uptime. So you have to ask before you invest in a solution, what will happen if I do need support? Spectra starts by offering the most field replaceable parts of any manufacturer of tape libraries in this class. The drives, power supplies, library control module, even the robotic arm itself can be replaced in the field by the user. Our Assisted Self-Maintenance Program, or ASM, keeps all vital replacement parts at your site and ready to go. As simple as the process is, you may prefer to have a technician come on site whenever needed. Spectra also offers worldwide on-site support at any level you need. And be assured, if you do have a problem, you won't have to worry about the infamous phone tag aspect of opening a support ticket. Bluescale Auto Support will automatically create and configure a support ticket with all information needed. All you do is hit send, and the error is submitted to Spectra, and a support ticket is opened. The combination of these individual differentiators creates one very significant differentiator: longevity. Unlike any other product in this market, the T50e is a solution built to last. With a constantly increasing list of features to be added via Bluescale, connectivity to N-tier and other disk lines, expansion through LTO8 and capacity software keys, not to mention the trans-scalable line of libraries the T50e can be upgraded to, you've got a solution with unlimited long-term growth. The T50e is fully compatible with all major backup applications, including Symantec's NetBackup and Backup Exec, SyncSort's Backup Express, Commvault's Galaxy and Sympana, IBM Tivoli Storage Manager, HP Data Protector, EMC's Legato Networker and Disk Extender, and Backbone's NetVault. Believe it or not, there are still features on this box I haven't even covered. For more detailed information on the T50e, other Spectra products, or an authorized dealer in your area, contact us at www.spectralogic.com. The T50e, it's just a better library. Thanks for joining us, and safe computing.